The high-level MCP server is one of the biggest drops of the year, and in this video, I'm going to be showing you how it works with Ask AI right within HighLevel. Ask AI is kind of our integrated AI that comes within HighLevel for agency admins. It's what allows us to get responses in a specific brand voice and now perform actions in our sub-account using AI. So essentially, rather than having to go out to ChatGPT or go out to a different AI platform to perform actions, get advice, or generate content, you can now do all of it within HighLevel through Ask AI. Today, I'm going to show you the desktop version, but this also will be coming to mobile devices later this year. Now, if you don't know what the MCP server is, it's the Model Context Protocol server, which allows essentially any AI language model to interact with actions within our agency. This means it can perform actions like it's its own user. So it can get data, it can perform actions, create contacts, and so much more. And integrating this with Ask AI is absolutely huge. So here we are in Ask AI, and it's going to give you a couple of different suggestions in order to get started, but we can do so many different things with this. I'm going to show you a little bit about how this works. Let's start off with something simple like creating a contact. So let's say we're inside of our sub account. We want to create a contact. And again, we can do this from any of our screens because this is a part of our top toolbar where we can click Ask AI, and then we can say, create a contact with this name, with their phone number, because we do need a name and a phone number to create a contact or an email. And then we can tell Ask AI to perform this action. Now, what this is going to do is it's going to get in contact with the MCP server in order to create this contact within our HighLevel sub account. There's nothing we actually have to do since HighLevel has already created the MCP server within our agency. So it will automatically perform this action. It'll give you a confirmation when this has happened. And then what we can do is we can refresh this page. And just like that, there is that contact that we just created, Jamie Smith with the phone number, and it's in our sub account. And just like that, there's our contact, Jamie Smith, with the phone number that we created within our sub account, completely using AI through Ask AI and the MCP server. And this is just a glimpse of what's possible using the MCP server. Let's dive into a couple more examples. Let's say we've got a pipeline and we want to manage this pipeline on the go, like getting information from it, moving contacts, or anything like that. So we can go to Ask AI. We can tell it to move our opportunity in this pipeline to customer, and then we can simply click send. And then you will actually be able to see this live as it moves this opportunity to customer. Hands off, I'm not going to do it. AI is completely going to do this within our sub account. Just think about the possibilities with this in the future when we can do this from mobile. And this allows us to do so many cool things straight from HighLevel. There it is. I didn't touch the computer. It moved the opportunity all on its own. This is so cool. Let's try something else. Let's have it do something a little bit more vague. Let's ask it a question without giving it so many parameters and see if it can handle it. Let's just ask it, how much revenue do we have in open opportunities? This isn't contact specific. We're not giving it any other parameters for it to go off of, and it's just going to be able to give us a number from here. This is an example of retrieving information from our sub account using Ask AI and the MCP server. So not only can we perform actions, but we can also get information from the sub account that's not just contact specific, but account specific. And just like that, it returned our total revenue in open opportunities for this location, a little over $1 million. And it does it conversationally. So it says it includes open deals, ones being tracked in our sales pipelines, and it asks us if we need a breakdown by pipelines or stages. Now, being able to do actions like this through the MCP server on Ask AI is huge. It's absolutely amazing. And if you want to learn more about what actions specifically you can do through the MCP server through Ask AI, feel free to check out the MCP server help doc, where it has a list of all the different actions that we can perform. Of course, there's going to be limitations. You can't do absolutely everything with this, but I'm sure you can create custom business use cases in order to use this for yourself and for your customers. My best advice when using this with Ask AI is give your customers a guided, recommended experience. Give them an idea of what actions specifically are going to help them the most within their sub account and their agency, test it, make sure it works, and then let them know that they can use Ask AI through this top right button in their sub account in order to perform these actions. Now, a little bit more information about this. In order to use this, we can also thumbs up and thumbs down our responses for feedback for our AI. This will be using our brand voices. So if you don't have a brand voice, you can go to marketing and then brand boards, and then you can create a brand voice here. This is the voice that it's going to be using whenever it is responding in Ask AI. And we can delete brand voices and set ones as default to use through the tool. Ask AI will also use 1 AI credit per successful completion. So if we are doing things like this, where it gives us a response and it worked properly, then that will count as a successful completion. However, if we ask it to do something that it can't do and then it can't do it, then that won't charge us. Also, if you ask AI to do irreversible actions, it will ask for your permission first to confirm yes or no if you want to perform that action. So there are lots of security measures set up in order to make sure that this is safe for you to use. And of course, it's being improved upon daily. If you have any questions about how to use Ask AI with the MCP server, feel free to drop them below or refer to the help doc. This is absolutely awesome. I can't wait to see how you guys use this. As always, this is Andrew, and thank you for watching.